I never really give myself grace, or I never give myself understanding, right? I'm very understanding of the world. I'm very understanding of why things are the way they are, why the universe works the way it works. And I never pertain that to my own life. I always find ways to put the blame somewhere else. But everything that's happened to me, or everything, not happened, but everything that was done in my life has been from some action that I've done. We learn in science class at a young age that every action has a reaction. So if I avoid something months down the line, it's gonna come and bite me or affect me when I need it the most. And so one of the things that I'm trying not to do is blame the universe, blame the world, blame anybody else but myself, right? This is the only way I'm going to be able to grow as a man or as a person, is taking accountability for all of my actions. Everything that I've ever done in my life up to this point has been on me, right? I can blame my family, I can blame my friends, I can blame my ex-girlfriend, I can blame anybody that I can want for my shortcomings or wrongdoings, but I knew what I was doing at some point was wrong, right? We learn also at a young age what's right and what's wrong. Now, I know that line gets blurry sometimes, but at the end of the day, I knew what I was doing. I'm a very conscious, self-aware guy. That's one of my better qualities, is that I understand and I see and I realize. So if I'm doing something that is not in my best interest, I know that. And if I continue to do it, I can't be upset with myself if it comes to bite me in the ass 2 to 3 months down the line. And that's exactly what happened with the DoorDash thing, right? I never got things on my background check situated. I crashed my car like 4 or 5 years ago. I didn't have any insurance. It was a whole ordeal. I didn't have my driver's license for a long time, but I was able to get it back. But when I got it back, I should have been able to clear things off my background check. And I got my license back in February, right? So the reason that I'm not being able to DoorDash isn't because, oh, the universe is picking on me. Like, no, the reason that I'm not able to DoorDash is because I did not handle something that I knew that I should have handled a long, long time ago. All right? I like to sports bet. I'm trying to build a bankroll. What do I keep doing? The reason why my bankroll isn't building, I keep over leveraging, over wagering, risking more than I can afford. And that's just my life in totality. Like, I should not be trying to get rich today off sports betting. I want to be analytical, right? I want to be a data analyst when it comes to sports. I want to be able to read books, read numbers, read lines that are inefficient so I can profit off of the inefficiency of the lines. I should be focused more on that process than being like, if I put $20 here, can I turn it to $200? That's not the point of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to learn how to be analytical, so when somebody asks me for my reads or asks me for my plays, I can give them a good analysis on it. And then if I ever focus on that, or if I ever did that, it's kind of funny, the bankroll growth or the bankroll management would follow, because I'm just trying to get good reads. I'm trying to get good plays. I'm not trying to get rich off of this shit, right? And I have to remind myself of that. I want this to be a good source of income. Don't get me wrong. It could be a good living. $50,000 to $75,000 a year off of just betting on sports. That's a good life for a young single man, no kids, 1-bedroom apartment. Like, that's a great life for me. But I'm never going to get that life if I don't take the steps and take the process to understand how to get to the outcomes that I've gotten to, right? Like I had a really good strikeout prop the other day, and it missed by a half, right? 5.5, it went over to 6. I had the under. It would have been fine. I would have been okay with my read, but the problem was I put $50 on it, and I lost $50. Do I have $50 to lose right now? Do I have $50 to risk? Absolutely not. I'm trying to build, right? I'm not going to be able to build a nice big ass house in one day. I have to take the steps. I have to first draw the blueprint. I got to get the materials, and then I got to start stacking brick on brick on brick on brick on brick on brick until it becomes the place that I liked, or the place that I'm trying to build, right? And so I'm self-sabotaging my whole ordeal, my whole life that I want, and then I blame it on the universe and say, hey, I'm struggling right now. Can you give me a sign? Can you give me an answer? And I get a sign every day that I'm doing it to myself. I'm getting a sign every day that this is what I'm doing to myself. And so if I just focus on what I'm really trying to do, which is be analytical, then everything else in my life will follow, right? So I have to stop sabotaging myself. I have to stop reaching for things that aren't there right now. Like, they'll be there eventually. I believe in myself, right? They'll be there eventually. But I have to focus on the steps to get there first. Do I have good reads? Do I have good plays? Do I understand the lines? Do I understand the market? Do I have good FIG? Do I have good closing line value? Do I have things like that? Those are the things that I should be focusing on, because I'm trying to be a sharp bettor. I'm not trying to be a rich bettor. I'm trying to be sharp. And if I'm sharp, the money follows. So let me just focus on being sharp.